IMPACTplus is the ideal tool for coaching other people and yourself to improve performance. The starting point for any improvement has got to be close reflection on current practice, and our combination of statements or competencies and the scoring mechanism encourage you to do precisely that. Where IMPACTplus really stands out in supporting this process is its highly graphical approach. In particular, the clock graph to the left builds up steadily to show areas of strength and areas for improvement. Looking at the graph, it's usually quite easy to see where the main areas for focus are. We recommend that at no time should you concentrate on more than 3 at once. To view records from previous sessions, click Your Records. If you're set up to use more than one bank of statements, you'll have to choose one of them first and then click Your Records. You can click from record to record to see changes, but there is a better way of doing this using Anchor Record. Highlight the one that you want to use as your base record, then click Anchor Record. That will then turn into a blue outline, and you can compare any other record with that simply by clicking from record to record. Using the comparison slider, you can fade from one record to the other as you're talking issues through. If you're not sure which question a particular number relates to, make sure that the questions on pi is checked, and then click onto any number and the question itself appears. Let's now take a closer look at Coaching View. Notice that this button is called Coaching and Vision. When you check it, the appearance of the screen changes. What we now see is the score for each question in turn. The green circle is the desired vision score. Using the list at the bottom, you can move from one record to another looking at the same question. A text window has appeared which you can use to type in planned activities to help improve the score in relation to the particular question in front of you. These are safely stored away, and at the next session you'll be able to see those notes and add to them in terms of any progress made and further goal setting. On the front screen there's a button called Your Objectives. This is similar in intention to the text box we've just seen. The difference here is that it's designed specifically for performance management, and the user can save these objectives on their own hard drive to keep them confidential. You can set up templates so everybody's objectives follow the same structure. Finally, a couple of hints about getting the best out of coaching with IMPACTplus. There will sometimes be a large gap between the current score and the desired goal score for a particular question. It would be unrealistic to expect them to close the gap in one jump, and smaller, achievable sub-goals are a far better approach. We also use an approach called score positioning. If, say, they scored themselves 6 on a particular question, we say, well, why not 5? What would 5 have looked like? Then we get them to paint a detailed, colourful picture of 8 and encourage them to go for it. There are loads of exciting ways of getting the best out of IMPACTplus. Keep in touch with us through our website or email us with particular inquiries and we'll be happy to help. We always want to add to the knowledge out there.